Okay, let's roll it into 20 and see if the light comes on.
The first digit is very apparent in both of these films.
You're using 2.57.
So I want you to come up with a solution.
There are only a few avenues for companies like ours to find technicians that are ready to go to work.
This is a field that's ever changing, and so you need a program that can accept feedback, hear feedback.
Businesses really do help shape our curriculum.
How can I make your organization better? Because I know that in turn, you'll make our organization even better.
We are working with our local communities to provide the workforce, both now that they want and the workforce that they know they want in the future.
We're a pretty good sized hospital here, and at least 2/3 of our certified technicians have graduated from the Portland Community College Rock Creek program.
Certified veterinary technicians are critical to the veterinary business because veterinarians cannot do their job by themselves. There need to be people that know how to do restraint and blood draws and a lot of the peripheral things.
I'm a certified veterinary technician here at the North Portland Veterinary Hospital. Here we go. I graduated from the PCC Vet Tech program out at Rock Creek. As a graduate from the PCC Tech program, I know the training that everybody's gone through, and I really appreciate how prepared the students are. And I'm also actively involved in the hiring process here, and I know what to look for.
Students come in. Each quarter they spend 160 hours with us practicing. It's a chance for them in a safe environment to gain some of the practice and some of the experience, so when they graduate, they're ready to go.
You could drop her off if that's more convenient for you.
Partnering with PCC is a great thing to do because people are taking all kinds of classes, but if they've had no experience in the real world, they have no idea what is coming. And getting to do that while you're in school makes school more relevant to you.
Now I want to come in and check that.
Okay.
Okay, Joel, you stay with the restraint.
As a student working at a job in the clinic, I get hands-on experience. I get to learn on the job, which also ties into school, what I'm learning in school.
Urinary bladder is this nice little water balloon that we see right here, and a lot of times it causes upward deviation of the descending colon. We have, at any given time, 30 dogs, 30 cats, a horse, a cattle herd, a sheep herd. This really is an elite training program of its kind for veterinary technicians. And I think that really hinges on the fact that we have so much opportunity for hands-on learning with all the animals that we able to house on the campus, and also with our community partnerships.
I'm part of an advisory board that meets quarterly.
Each of our career technical education programs has an advisory board that's an integral link to that program. The advisory boards are made up of both business and industry leaders and the faculty from our programs themselves. Together they go over the curriculum and the learning outcomes, the skills that are going to be needed by our students to enter successfully into the workforce.
What we do to help the faculty stay in touch is give them feedback on their curriculum and what they're teaching, and we also help them understand or explain to them what talent we're looking for when someone graduates.
This really creates an experienced, employable technician at the end of this degree.
One of my internships was at a family practice and a small animal clinic where they ended up hiring me after my clinical because of the program and the reputation of our program, and just from the knowledge and experience that I was able to bring to the clinic.
The applicants to the program ask me what I like most about veterinary medicine, and my answer has switched from saving my patients to seeing my students succeed. So I know I'm in the right place.
I go home feeling good that I've actually helped people and their pets, and it's amazing.
Hillsborough Aviation operates a fleet of 74 aircraft. We fly about 60,000 flight hours a year. It's important for Hillsborough Aviation to partner with Portland Community College because it gives Hillsborough the opportunity to help direct the quality of training for the aviation mechanics and the pilots.
I think the partnership between Hillsborough Aviation and Portland Community College is a great opportunity.
The Aviation Maintenance Technology program here at Portland Community College is a certification program for aircraft mechanics. They've replaced safety wire with what? With jam wire.
The skills that I've been learning here go over a broad range of anything from basic physics of how an aircraft actually flies to the inner workings of mechanics of an engine and all of the fine-tuning and the gears that are involved in that.
Well, this is the aircraft I'm working on. It's the Schweitzer 300 CB. I'm a Marine Corps veteran, so using my GI Bill right now. And with going through PCC, the program's totally funded, so I can go all the way from literally when I started. The only thing I'd done is I'd ridden in the back of a helicopter several times, and now, you know, I'm going out and flying solo for 5 hours, just on my own in the helicopter by myself.
We're able to provide a lot of input to Portland Community College. Our flight instructors go over and assist in the labs that take place.
I think a key advantage to having PCC aviation program partnering with businesses is the business can tell the program what their needs are, what kind of skills they demand for once you've completed.
As you progress in the program, you are exposed to the different aspects of an airplane and what basically are the guts of it.
And the aviation industry is extremely competitive. And so coming out with a higher level than everyone else just, you know, makes you the best competitor.
Our students move directly into the workforce.
We hire a number of the mechanics that graduate from the program, and as well as pilots that graduate from the program.
Interacting with a real business and gaining a very valuable learning experience in a college environment combined to make me a lot better prepared to enter the job market.
My interest when I graduate here is to work on general aviation aircraft, so smaller aircraft would be my preference.
Portland Community College and their aviation science program allowed me to turn a dream into the most fulfilling career I could have ever imagined.
It attracts a group of people that are making their dream come true.
When you leave here, there really is something to come into when you graduate.
It's just the best office you can have.
The partnership between Intel and Portland Community College began by a real workforce development need at Intel, where we needed more technicians to come to work in our factories. And since the Rock Creek campus is right here in our backyard in Washington County, we reached out and said, could you help us co-design a microelectronics training program? And if so, we'd like to take as many of your graduates as possible.
One of the key advantages of Portland Community College is our ability to respond extremely quickly to market and industry demands.
Intel hires a variety of Portland Community College students, both as graduates and as interns, and I would tell you that the quality of the students that come to Intel from Portland Community College is exemplary.
One of the greatest things about PCC is its partnership with companies like Intel and SolarWorld. Those companies know the instructors, they know the curriculum, and they know that they can trust PCC to train the students well.
People generally come out of this program getting jobs at Intel that are paying a livable wage.
Intel and Portland Community College have an ongoing mutually advisory group that meets. We design, contribute to, and advise on the microelectronics training program. We're committed to the success of the program, and I think that the professors at PCC are committed to teaching real-world skills.
Currently we're learning about the vacuum technology. We're learning about how vacuums work in the semiconductor factory.
Some of the skills that we learn in this program is about building circuits, analyzing them, troubleshooting the components, how electronics work. Little things like soldering and working in a team is really important.
Not only do we get interns from Portland Community College, but last year we hired all 28 graduates of the PCC Rock Creek Microelectronics program.
They know what we're capable of, they know what we're learning, and they help to determine that. So they know that they can take us right out of the program and put us into a job and we'll excel in it.
McCoy Freightliner is a Freightliner dealership that sells trucks, sells parts, and sells service.
I'm a general technician here. I work on anything that's general related. It could be electrical, chassis, engine, anything like that, but even body. I got my school in a PCC. For me, it's been great working at this dealership because They do a little bit of everything.
PCC's diesel program is specifically geared towards on-highway trucks. So it makes a really good fit for a truck dealership.
You learn a lot about taking the whole entire engine apart and putting it back together.
Right now in the fuel systems class, we're kind of going over all the different types of fuel systems that have evolved. Our local industry is terrific. They support us with equipment, trucks, service literature. They're very active in our advisory committee. They help us tailor the program to what kind of technicians that they want to see coming into their shop. And they support us with technical support like computer software. And when we have issues or we need assistance, they're always there to help us.
Some of the advantages in having industry partners in this program, for example, CAT, Cummins, and Detroit Diesel, is they hire right out of the school, and they really want that technician that's got the one-year certificate or the two-year Associates of Applied Science degree. And they actually come and they see what we're doing, and they give the instructors feedback. So the instructors know what we need to know, and the industry knows that we also are learning what we need to know and are really qualified technicians.
I get to know the technicians even before they come knocking on my door looking for a job.
They get to see how we work, and they know that coming from here, we're going to be good at what we do.
We benefit from getting very good technicians, and they benefit from all the insight that the advisory board as a whole brings to the program.
Almost all of the jobs that are out there want somebody who's either got 5 years experience or has been through the 2-year program here or somewhere else.
You know, they're telling us all the time about new jobs that are coming out, and we're able to get to them before others who aren't in the program.
Technicians are hard to come by, and so having a program that provides well-trained, workforce-ready technicians is essential to this dealership, to McCoy Freightliner.
It helps keep a lot of workers in the community. If they know that there's businesses around here that are willing to hire them right out of the bat, then it keeps a lot of the workers here.
What we do is we train future diesel technicians. When they graduate, or often before, they go out and they work in the industry.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the partnership that McCoy Freightliner has with the college.
Our partnership with the Portland Community College is important.
It's crucial to have industry partners for any career technical education program. Without it, we couldn't afford to offer the quality education that all of our programs here do.
By partnering with PCC, the industry is investing back in the local economy.
I think that the advantage of partnering with the college is you can explain to the college what your training requirements are, what you need for your employees.
Business partnerships enrich my educational experience.
When you leave here, you are a leg up on everyone else.
I think a lot of local businesses and local people really don't understand the importance that Portland Community College plays in the community in providing employees and staffing that are well trained for different industries in the area.
Through their work with us, the businesses receive the most highly trained and skilled workforce possible for their direct needs.
The students come, they get a good education, they go out into the workforce, they earn dollars, those dollars go back into the community, and it makes the community thrive.
We need good people, and PCC turns out good students.
From day one, and for the past 50 years, Portland Community College has been responsive to the local community and businesses' needs. We look forward to the future 50 years and even beyond.